And the ESPY goes to, not surprising, Caitlin Clark.
Hey everyone, this is your replacement Scooter, D talking to you about some more things while my man is still out of town. The rookie star Caitlin Clark made headlines by winning 2 awards at the ESPY and was now recognized with the Best College Athlete Women's Sports and Best Record-Breaking Performance Awards during the ceremony on July 11th. Let's break this down, man. We all know that awards belong to the stars who truly matter and have a 360 degrees impact on sports, and ESPY knows who deserves the awards.
Honestly, Caitlin Clark has done so much not only for women's college basketball, obviously what she's doing in the WNBA.
However, the award ceremony was a little more interesting than you might have imagined because Clark accepted her first prize at the red carpet broadcast, which Serena Williams later hosted. She then won her second prize, defeating NFL player Christian McCaffrey for the best record-breaking performance, even though she was unable to attend the event in person. Through a virtual message, Clark expressed her gratitude, saying, "I just wanted to say thank you for this recognition. Now, obviously, I could not be there tonight. I'm a little bit busy in Indianapolis." She also thanked her teammates and coaches at the University of Iowa for their support, saying the award means a lot to all of us and that it was a special year in women's athletics. Thank you, ESPY. In closing, she thanked the other nominees and winners, saying, "I just want to give a shout out to all the nominees and award winners tonight." She also mentioned that she wished she could have attended, but she was unable to do so because she had defeated her favorite star, Diana Taurasi, on the court before the ESPYs. Clark received the most nominations, including nominations for Best Athletes Women's Sports, Best College Athlete Women's Sports, and Best Record-Breaking Performance, by becoming the all-time scoring leader in NCAA basketball. Following her stellar collegiate basketball career at the University of Iowa in April, where she was chosen as the first overall pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, and her professional basketball debut with the Indiana Fever in May, Clark's popularity skyrocketed. However, in spite of her achievements, she was left off of the women's basketball team for the 2024 Summer Olympics in Paris. In June, she responded to the news by telling Independent Star Sports' Chloe Peterson says she's happy for the girls on the squad because she knows it's the most competitive team in the world, and she knows that her inclusion on the team could have gone either way. She's just happy for him. As a child who grew up watching the Olympics, Clark continued, "I'm going to be ruling them on to win gold. It'll be fun to watch them." She made it clear that she was not disappointed and saw it as inspiration for future prospects, demonstrating her exceptional athletic ability. In an exclusive interview with Us Weekly, Stephen Smith defended Clark from criticism regarding her popularity, emphasizing that while race is always a factor that we cannot ignore, it need not always be a bad one. He claimed that in addition to being white, Clark also happens to be an excellent basketball player, a wonderful person, have a fantastic family history, and have excellent marketability assets. Following the accomplishment, the Indiana Fever rookie spoke candidly about the representation of women's basketball at the ceremony. Her remarks at the most recent post-game conference attracted the attention of the basketball community and pointed to the direction of the women's sport. The 22-year-old hinted at a bright future for the sport after Clark acknowledged watching the show from home. She said, "I think it shows where women's basketball is going and obviously women's athletics in general. Juju Watkins and Asa Wilson won a couple. I think it shows the excitement around a game and how many people watch and pay attention to where it's going to go, like a number of her college at honors," adding that it wasn't the first time she captured one of the ESPY awards. Clark was named with LSU gymnastics standout Haley Bryant as the finest women's college athlete. Izzy Scan, a Northwestern lacrosse star, and Sarah Franklin, a Wisconsin volleyball star, shared the honor. Although Clark had previously won the ESPY for top women's college athlete in 2023, their ESPY victory for best record-breaking performance on Thursday night established ESPY history. Clark was asked what it meant to be acknowledged as the first woman to win the award during a pre-game press conference on Friday as the Indiana Fever prepared to host the Phoenix Mercury later that evening. Clark was the first woman to win the award for best record-breaking performance. ESPY, although Clark was undoubtedly honored, she also expressed shock at being the first female recipient of the prize, believing that she probably shouldn't have won. She said, "It probably shouldn't have been me to be the first woman to win that award." Why doesn't Serena Williams receive that honor? When you stop to about it, it's kind of crazy that Clark is the first woman to receive the prize. During her heyday, Serena Williams was undoubtedly one of the best female athletes of all time. Tennis for women. It's wonderful to see Clark honor one of the other all-time great female athletes, Serena Williams, as a lifelong supporter of women's athletics. Williams won 23 Grand Slam singles titles, and there have been many other outstanding female athletes since the SPSS was established in 1993. It's not at all unexpected from
Caitlin Clark had an amazing year and is nominated for 3 awards.
All things considered, Serena Williams did a respectable job hosting last night's ESPY Awards presentation. However, in her opening monologue, the 23-time Grand Slam champion made racist jokes about Caitlin Clark. Williams made light of everything from Drake and Kendrick Lamar's continuing feud to Ohtani's extravagant loss of millions in his interpreter's gambling scandal. She also made light of the Indiana Fever Guard, but it took an unwarranted racial turn. Caitlin Clark had a fantastic year and received 3 award nominations. Williams claimed that you are the Larry Bird, that you are a fantastic player, that you have ties to Indiana, and that white people are crazy about you. On the surface, this isn't the worst thing that has ever been said, and the first 2 parts of the joke are accurate. Clark has previously been called the NBA's Larry Bird, and she has ties to Indiana through her professional team. As for face fading, I was a little cheesy, but man, do we really need this in a monologue? There is no way we could live without it and still have a hilarious monologue. Indeed, man, it is both untrue and counterproductive to imply that Caitlin Clark's admirers are exclusively white. It also serves as just one more way for us to link everything about her to race. It is also utterly stupid to claim that Clark has only a large fan base. Not only has she brought the WNBA record viewership numbers for many of her games, but she's also helped other teams bring in record attendance for games against the Fever. Just look at all these crowds for her games against the Atlanta Dream and Las Vegas Aces, respectively. Look, man, I ain't saying I'm some kind of modern Sherlock Holmes, but even with my ELE deductive skills, it's justifiable to think that it's safe to assume that there's a decent chunk and non-white Clark fans in all these stadiums and elsewhere, but it looking like Williams wants us to believe that in all those crowds and every other massive gathering of fans, only white people came to see Clark. Now, unsurprisingly, that comment from Williams went viral in a matter of seconds. Some fans thought Williams delivered a perfect joke at the ESPYs. Others, though, thought that it was a divisive joke that didn't need to be said. So, she met some deserving treatment, one fan wrote over on X. Divide, 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 dang man, what a waste of a moment to unite. Another fan asked why bring RAC into it. A third fan claimed that some black people, like Caitlin Clark, and some white people, like Serena Williams, engage in provocative generalization. Well done, Serena. You were provocative for 5 minutes. Congratulations. Clark has not responded to Williams' joke or will not do so because she is a true generational star. Alright, so what do you think about all of these shenanigans and Caitlin's involvement in them? Let me know in the comments box below. Awards, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the future video.